smile on the face of Angie Tan there.
And all it took was one serve.
So the matchup here continues between
One would
Damian
think that
Provost.
the Blasters would have the slight edge right here.
Maybe, but I mean, Tywin's so
4-1.
tired. Yeah. I feel like the sensible thing for them to do would be to put Margin Bao against Daniel, because they have a similar tempo. And then put Sonora against Tim. And then maybe Duin against Kazaku or Daniele Pinto.
And you can just see Provost having a little bit more left in the tank. Tywin Zhang doing everything he's been doing in the last match, which is fighting for the forehand. But it's just getting slightly weaker every time it comes back. Damian Provost would love to have that one back as Alexi one comes in to play against Timothy Wong. Can Timothy Wong get his forehand in and stay out of a backhand-to-backhand exchange?
With a great point here to start off his Golden Game campaign.
So patient from the back court.
Take a second. Things are leveled up here now.
There goes that huge lead that we saw early on after the doubles.
Blast is just melting away. I mean, we went from a potentially unassailable lead to maximum 5-point potential.
To now
down
losing
to
by 3.
Down to being down. And Duan goes for the counter, a little bit risky. 6 points each. Now, anybody's
I think we're due for
match.
a golden point.
I mean, only one of the team matches has been relatively close so far. Between Princeton Revolution and Texas Smash went down to the golden point. Margin Bao just kind of hooked that ball out to the corner.
And you saw Kazaku running around trying to get one more forehand to land.
If ever there was a time for Margin Bao to redeem himself, now is definitely it. And he looks like he's pretty determined to do that. Serve and follow up. Margin Bao just,
I mean, just
a totally different player out
You could hear the crack on that flip kill.
Timeout.
And now,
here comes the first of the team's timeouts here in the Golden Game. The Chicago Wind bringing Alex Kazaku back over to the bench. It's a quick timeout from the Chicago Wind.
9-6.
Only one timeout remains now. It's for the Bay Area Blasters. Margin Bao with the serve. And he takes all 4. That's huge.
Such a big sweep.
I mean, in the West Division, losing out the golden game point to Amy Wong was probably a pretty big deal for him as well.
And Pinto continues
7,
to
10.
live on his forehand. Oh, that was clean. How crisp was that forehand?
10,
Samoa's serve receive a little bit, just too much down that middle third of the table. It's easy forehand pluckings for Pinto this time, getting it a bit wider.
8.
Silva increases the lead,
12.
4 points up. Chicago wind.
And now the ladies come back.
I mean, Chicago have got to be having a little bit of trauma here from past golden games. And Tan takes the first. Despite the doubles, if Angie can win more points here, she'll certainly have the last laugh. Big show there from Emily Tan.
Wow. Angie, nice combination. Once again,
She just
second time we've seen her today,
decimates that ball.
just blast a ball. She did it in the golden game.
Just chucks her head back there on the way back to the bench.
She did the same thing against Hong Lin.
And Tao didn't even
10,
blink
15.
in the direction of that ball.
15-11.
Provost still with a chance here to bring the Chicago wind back. Hard to believe we're having this conversation now with the Chicago wind behind.
Sixteen, 11.
Provost
16.
brings back some ground for the Chicago wind. They've been in the lead for the majority of this team tie, but right now they are behind in this golden game.
And Timothy Wong potentially sweep or at least reduce the difference between the two teams. That was a great fight by Timothy. A little
13,
mistiming. It looked like he
16.
stepped in a little closer than he expected, but he kept the topspin on the ball, turned it over, and just kept the pressure going. 3-point differential. Oh, lucky
Join
net
clips
ball.
the net.
17-13.
So right now, this
Back to 4.
lead shrinking again.
There's that
Takes
strong
18,
backhand.
13.
Just having those two weapons.
And gets him with the forehand. That is
13,
really
19.
decisive from Alexi Duan, and Margin Bao is going to come back out here. It's going to be interesting to see
If they
which
split,
Margin Bao,
yeah.
Margin Bao we have here.
Kazaku has to win 3. He's got one of them.
14,
Jinbao
19.
just reverting to that soft, passive play. Didn't do him any favors in the singles. And he takes one.
Just too
20,
tough to step
14.
around that ball. Right idea, but needed to be a half a step faster.
Golden game match point here for Bay Area Blasters. Can Ma Jinbao get some redemption? Not on the first point.
Kazaku
Service
going for
great.
the backhand step around. What an aggressive deep
16,
push by Kazaku. So now Pinto and Sonora Silva will go to center stage with Pinto serving.
And Sonora Silva is the
Golden
recipient
game to
of
Blasters, 21.
unforced forehand error there from Daniele Pinto, and the Chicago Wind have lost their opportunity. It's the Bay Area Blasters that win this team match. They have to be so relieved. They're kind of
They're so
there's no
tired.
energy left.
Everyone is just completely spent.